Hello, you guys. I'm trying not to jump scare you. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for coming by. Happy Tuesday to you all. Happy reset day. I hope you guys had a good weekend. Good to hear you're doing all right so far tonight. The cat is Eepy. We had the Noah first in the chat tonight, by the way. I did manage to see that. Followed by the Dworgen, our wonderful snacks mod. We have the Queen Cat here. Thank you so much for the resub, by the way. There's an Alescanor here. You were scared by lack of gasp. I was like, but hello. Oh my goodness, Cat, I felt the same way, and I only went to a one-day thing, so I can only imagine that you are still recovering. I felt similarly. My everything hurt. I went to like a day festival, if you will, on Saturday, so it was just kind of like an all-day concert. There were like 8 bands. It was very nice, very fun. But it was very, very hot is the only thing, so I was sort of dying until nighttime, and then even at nighttime I was dying a little bit, but that's okay. I'm sort of slowly realizing as each year passes I'm a little bit less able to hang, you know? Oh, that's right, Noah, you're recovering from the con as well. Everybody's like back into the swing of things for the week. The Dworgen back from his staycation, mayhaps. Oh. It was one of those trips, Noah. Sometimes you get a little retail therapy in when you go. Also, the Dworgen, I'm so sorry you had to return to work. I'm not sure how long tonight's stream is going to be. I'm really surprised I didn't take a nap after work, because work has been interesting this week. It's been an ordeal. I feel like I did a whole week's worth of work today. There, so... We're very tired, Nacho, but we're very happy to be home, to be gaming, to be hanging out with you guys. Ooh, I wanted to ask how your triumphant return was, and if the ladies did in fact miss you. This is a good report, the Dworgen. I know some of them are on thin ice. Well, oh, I love that. But we're going to be getting into some Diablo 4 tonight. It's been a minute. It's been a minute, you guys. I've still been quite entranced by Final Fantasy XIV, but you know, we can never forget about our Nazcromancer. I think where we last left off, I'm still trying to get these Horadric tomes for the gem recipes. I guess my strategy would be going into nightmare dungeons to see if we get a strong room, and honestly at this point I might be okay like opening them, running through them a little bit, paying attention to see if there's a secret in this one or not, and then moving on, because I really just want to get the strong rooms because that's where they drop. So that's our goal right now, and pretty much as soon as we get this this lost tome that we're trying to get for our build, I really want to take it into the pit because I need glyph XP, I need XP in general, and I know that I can just grind out a bunch of it if I just keep doing pits. Some keys guarantee Stwangwum. I've done all of those. I'm so sad about it too. I've spent all of my sigil powder. Actually, I have a little bit left, but I don't know if it's enough to craft anything. But it's been, I definitely keep spending these sigils as fast as I get them. But we're gonna go ahead and open up maybe like some random ones. Like these are Horadric file reserves. Even when they're not guaranteed to be in there, sometimes they just are, and it's a pleasant surprise. But we'll jump right into it here. I appreciate you guys coming to hang out, by the way.
Anything could be lucky.
Blech. Not the doors. Alright. I didn't say anything about a secret yet. Oh, there is a world boss coming up. They are account bound, sadly. Oh my god. I must have died the last time I played. None of my minions are up. Hang on. We gotta summon the boys. And girls. There we go. I'm not seeing any secrets here. Sad. Ooh. Oh, the Mathiel statues. I can never say his name. Mathiel. The escalation ones, those strong rooms, I managed to get some from a regular strong room, but I need like a strong room at some point just to get the escalating sigils to drop. Also, what did we learn from the last time we streamed? I don't want to do an escalating sigil on Torment 4 just yet because it got very, very hard at the end. When we had to fight Astaroth, it was not a good time. It got very, very hard. It took me, I kept getting close to killing him, but he was just a little bit too much for us. Bozanoa, that sounds so cool. Alright. I don't think there's anything in here. My glyphs are not legendary yet. It's very shameful. Do not. I have not been in the pits as much as I could be. But definitely my plan was to get this tome and then just grind the pits, but we might have to just do some pit grinding just for the heck of it. For our glyph XP, for our regular XP, fill out those Paragon boards. I don't know. I have been yearning for the pit, but I know that the mages need to be like ready, or I'm not gonna have a good time in there. Because I'm gonna want to push them higher. And I'm gonna get mad that I can't yet. But I'm not seeing any secrets in here. I have half a mind to just leave, actually. But I know you guys have been crushing it this season. Love to see it. A couple of you guys are already done with your seasonal journey, which is wonderful. I thought this said Hell Diver for a second. It's a Hell Diver. Alright. I hate to just leave this, but I'm not really seeing anything here. We're gonna be Nordy. We're gonna kind of fish around in these. Let me check something real quick, too. I know I've got so much Abducite right now from all of this. Alright, I'm gonna be bad and I'm gonna open another one. Maybe we won't do the file reserve. Let's do, I don't know. Let's do a materials reserve. You're done with the season already? You guys are just blasting. This entire month. Cat, you're still not? That's okay. I'm not either. I'm kind of like in the middle right now, is what I would say. I've just been so busy this month. And also very distracted on the weekends by Final Fantasy. But, you know, I don't really have a lot going on in WoW right now, so that's kind of how I've been catching up a little bit. I haven't even been using my laser beam. Oh my goodness. Oh, so Kat, you're extra busy. You got the festival season, you got your weddings. That's kind of what's happening to me. So you're almost done with your super busy cat times. Definitely the month of June for me is that, or the month of July. Look, I don't even know what month it is anymore. And I kind of have nothing going on in August. Ooh, little chest here. Meow meow meow. No, it's like it's still July. We haven't gone back or forward in time yet. So many doors. I love this one. It's the Dungeon of Doors. Do, 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 do. I can see that as being like a blessing and a curse because, you know, some people will knock everything out and then, you know, that kind of leaves them free to go be with their other games. Like Noah, you might be to the point where you're kind of like more there to help other people. Help Hildy. Jorgen's like, but orange. Well, you guys know me. I always kind of take it a little slow. Like, I savor the season. Because I'm usually split up between a couple different games. Oh my goodness. Is this a Razwick? My alerts are being so silly goofy right now, but thank you so much for the raid. Hang on, I'm gonna try not to get killed here. Pabu has chewed on every single one of my skeletons. Oh my goodness, Pabu. I'm honestly very impressed. Also, hello, Triumph Chaos. Welcome in, raiders. Normally, this would be the post-raid raid because we raid in World of Warcraft on Tuesday nights, but I hope you guys had the most wonderful time with Raz and her fantastic kitties. They all got the charm. All 12 of my skeletons wandering around here. Who is she getting into? Date everything. Oh my goodness. I think I saw that earlier. When I was at work, I always like peep who's on right now. That game is hilarious. The raid had a hiccup. It's okay. Half of my Papu would at the very least try. Half of my overlays aren't working right now, so I think it's a day. I tried to set my timer before stream and I was like, something's missing here. But hello. I hope you had a fantastic time with Date Everything. That game is ridiculous. There's definitely a lot to it, because I was watching OMG Chungo with it, and oh my goodness. The amount of characters that there are. But I'm glad you're having fun. And that's before you start on the inanimate objects. Oh my goodness. With the magic glasses of name we will not speak. What am I doing? I'm honestly just kind of just kind of hanging out today, getting caught up with my debobloing. There's something I need for my build. I need to craft this gem for my build, but I can only get the recipe for it from these like strong rooms and escalating sigils. So it's like I'm on the hunt right now. I'm hunting the thing to open the thing to get my thing. There's 100 and you can only talk to 5 a day. I knew there was some kind of time gating thing. And I'd be like, I want to talk to them all. I want to pick my favorites. I want to hear everybody featured in this game. I've been kind of naughty lately. I've been cheating on WoW with Final Fantasy XIV online. The addiction started very slowly, but after I hit like level 50, it gripped me. Very hard. Aww. Over here min-maxing the dating game, please. Dorgan, you're ridiculous. Oh, I cleared the dungeon. I'm just over here. I'm just chilling in here now. This always happens when I'm talking to you guys and playing this. I'm like, I'm gonna just run around and kill everything in sight, and then I realize that I'm done with whatever I'm doing. It would be nice if there was like a little, like a notebook, like a tracker of sorts. There probably is, but perhaps a more better one. I'd be treating that like Harvest Moon. Like, who will I give a gift to today? Who will I woo next? Oh, I like that you do like a first playthrough blind though, because that's always the most fun. You know what? I didn't use any consumables. It's like I don't... What am I doing with my life? Not that we really needed them for what we're doing, because we're just looking for a door right now, basically. But let me pop those before I go back into town, so I don't pop them on somebody. But I expect my guild to be back in full swing with World of Warcraft when the new season starts. There's definitely already a lot of hype going around over it. I think they are just itching for a new raid tier. Equipment though. Bleh. These are all file reserves, I think. Oh no, one of these is a ruby reserve. We're looking for sequence. Alright, what about this one? It definitely depends on the game for me. Like, I know with Baldur's Gate 3, at least, like, my strategy was that for every act, I would go through the act blind until I got to the point where it tells you, like, hey, if you go here or if you do this, you're gonna start the next act and you can't go back. So when I hit that point of no return, I would then kind of look up to see what I missed, kind of, and then go through and grab that stuff. And then I would do the same thing for each act. Because you want that magic, but you also don't, you know, because I totally miss a lot of stuff, even very obvious stuff. Like, Lost Tome yells at me all the time for not being able to read maps. It's very true. Yes. Yes! That happened to me because I swear that I explored every little thing, but of course there was like some sort of little something that I didn't do, or there were some areas that I had to go back to after doing stuff that I didn't realize. Which is cool, I like that. Alright, where are we going? There's no secrets in this one either. I feel like I should just be completing these so it gives me more rewards, but it's okay. There are a few games that I always feel like compelled to 100% complete, like any Zelda game, the 3D ones, you know, like Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Twilight Princess, Wind Waker. Had to 100% complete those. I almost did it with Kingdom Hearts 2. I got so close. But I think I could not find all of the treasure chests or something like that. And then I was really bad at the gummy ship levels too. But I love doing like completionist runs. Except now all the games that I play like never end. like like Diablo and WoW and Final Fantasy. So I have to accept that I'm just not gonna do everything and be at peace with it. But you know, because they work so hard to put all that stuff in there, and I want to see it all. Dang it. Oh my god. I do this with portals and like traversing all the time. I'll traverse and then I'll go right back from whence I came. But I do want to check something here. Oh, and also before I forget, have a wonderful rest of your night. If you must raid and run and tend to the real life. Appreciate you as always. It's still the post-raid raid. Mid-raid raid. Even if we're not raiding. I remember now. Let my minions do stuff while I look at this. I want more sigil powder. So we need to do events, kill Elise, Tree of Whispers. Okay. We should do some whispers at some point. I think we just missed the world boss too. But we're remembering to use our laser beam? We're getting better? I'm not sure my mages are gonna come around this corner to kill this guy. They kind of are. There you go. Executed. Nope. What do I have planned for this week? Although the Zoso. Thank you for coming, Vital Dark, as always. Appreciates you. So this week is Diablo 4 tonight. Diablo 4 Thursday. Let me pick up this rune. Final Fantasy Friday. And then I think next week we are due for another art stream, and I got a whole bunch of paper. I'm locked and loaded now to do proper art streams again. Diablo 4 ever. 4 forever. I've definitely been looking forward to get caught up with my grind, honestly. I'm gonna hit a point where the build is just finally just working. When we have all of our seasonal gems and whatnot, and we're just gonna keep going. Xenodemon Final Fantasy XIV slowly creeping its way into more than Fridays. Eventually it's just full tilt saving Eorzea. No, I'm gonna try to contain it to Fridays. I've been holding off on progressing the MSQ. Also, welcome in, Xenodemon. Because I want to do it with you guys on Friday. But thankfully in Final Fantasy XIV, there's never a shortage of things to do that are not the main story quest, and basically in general. So there's lots of other stuff that I've been doing. I've been working on Black Mage and stuff. You've been leveling Vibrant. Did you get back into the swing of it now? Very nice. I've been leveling Black Mage alongside White Mage. My Black Mage is still a baby though. I like just got her to 15 so that Lost Tome and I could do dungeons and stuff. But I kind of like it, the duality of mages. One mage that hurts, and one mage that makes boo-boos, and then another mage that heals the boo-boos. Apparently there's one more blood boil in here somewhere. I'm gonna find it. What else did I do? I dyed my chocobo pink. So I have a pink chocobo now. I'm very happy about that. It looks like Noah's emus. Yes! No, that's okay. I expect you to be excited about pink fur. But yes, Chips, the chocobo, is pink now, and he is absolutely splendiferous looking. Lost Home is gonna make me a really pretty barding with butterfly wings, and I'm very excited for that too. Alright, another Nightmare Dungeon done. No escalating sigils yet. We're looking for, at this point, we're doing the Nightmare sigils. I don't have any, like, guaranteed strong room sigils anymore. So I'm just doing my sigils in hopes that it pops a strong room, and then also in hopes that when doing that strong room, it pops an escalating sigil for me, because that's our best chance, / only chance of getting this tome that I'm missing. Let's see. We got Forgotten Wisdom. That's not too bad. I might actually do that one. It's not bad XP either. We'll go ahead and do this Forgotten Wisdom one so we can get our XP buff, our hour-long XP buff. Let's see. Gift of the Tree event has ended, sadly. Also, pink chips. Yes. So these guys should all be dropping extra little XP balls for us. We're gonna try not to get killed by the giant rock. Oh, this is a kill everything Nightmare Dungeon. Oh, how fun. Okay. These actually aren't too bad with minions because they kind of clean up the scraps for you. Oh, the Dworgen try not to get killed by the orange rock while admiring its beauty and lightning. Jordan, welcome in. I hope your day's going all right so far. We are hunting for strong rooms. Will we find one? Nobody knows. Ugh. Going good. That's good to hear. Aw. Yes, Noah. You have a couple grinds to do. I still have, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Mounts to farm in World of Warcraft, dude. I keep forgetting over the weekend to do it. I just haven't had, like, the most time lately. It's been very divided. But I wanted to mount farm. I have a lot of grinding I need to do in Diablo, actually. Like, more so than any of my other games. I'm trying to look too. I haven't seen the experience well yet, and I'm wondering if I should go back to look for it. Just wait for the mount grind in 14. No, everybody keeps saying that. I'm scared. That's not a bad stopping point to Noah. I think there's a lot of seasons where that's about as far as I've gotten. Oh, enjoy your dinner. The Jordan, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. Go make a good dinner and then share it with us. I'm scared. Alright, not scared. I want to go back over here real quick. We're going to backtrack for a second, just because I don't want to have missed out on the XP well. So I'm just gonna check this last cranny here. It would have bothered me if I didn't. It would be just my luck that it would be there. At least we picked up this rock, so now we run really fast. Where can we put this rock? We'll grab the XP well from here, and then we'll probably pop out and see if we can't get a strong room to pop from one of our sigils. Also, Xeno or Nulgar. The logic. I don't know what it is. I like that picking them up makes you run really fast. It shouldn't, but it do. I don't even know where this rock goes. I have half a mind to just keep carrying it to make us go faster. Also, you gotta love the artillery shrine with mages. It's just pure chaos. The sound of just the bolts. Oh, it's so good. We found our XP well. Let's go. It's like popcorn. Wait, I want all that. Stop teleporting. Cease. There's our other rock. Let me pick up my rock. So help me. Alright, we got it. Alright, and we return the rock. Ooh, let me check. Were you being naughty? I see what it is. It is interesting seeing what the mod picks up. I think that was a typo. That was really funny. Either that or... It took me a second looking to see what it blocked. And then I was like, oh, now I know what you meant. Because I was like, how would that make me run any faster? I'm like, are they known for being particularly fast? And they... You can guess the typo. It'll say it was missing the letter D. Actually, I might need this. I'm already hoarding stuff again. Don't mind me. We did another nightmare dungeon. I'm kind of half tempted to just hop into some pits for a little bit, just for a smidgen. Just to see. Unless this gives me a strong room one, like right now. It didn't. That's okay. We don't need it. It is. Flour for baking lots of cookies.
How can I help?
The Dworgen. Lucky. I've used up all of my luck. The game is like, I don't think we're gonna let you in any more strong rooms. You're banned, Nacho. No, there's a whisper on the pit right now, so I kind of want to go to the pit. It's been a while since we've went back to a pit, honestly. I think I got to Torment 4, and then I was like, let me just try to do other stuff. And then realized I wasn't strong enough to do a lot of it. Now we are. But this whisper should get us there. I don't know if I want to do them on 65. Let's dial it down to like 60. Let's see how we do. But we'll do one or two of these before our first break of the evening. We'll get a whisper from this, which is really nice because that'll get us some sigil powder, which we really need. I don't like this mage. I want it to go. Only my mages are allowed to be here. Will the sigil powder make you run faster? I know, speaking of powder, it will not make me run faster, but it will possibly get me the Nightmare Dungeon keys that I need. Yeah, we're doing it for the dust right now. Look at this guy teleport. Where did he go? Where did he even go? Nobody knows. Oh. Getting them Paragon points. Don't mind if we do. Naughty cheaps today. What am I gonna do with you guys? Oh. There we go. I hate the enemies that like want to run away from you or teleport because they split up my mages instantly. And I have a really hard time regrouping them. Like, I might just try to get this little group down, and then we'll go get the rest of them. Or he could teleport into the other mobs. That's also really helpful. Alright. Here we go. So this is a pit 60. We are not in high pits yet. We're still missing some things for our build. At some point, I will sit down and actually work on masterworking crits. But I haven't had, like, tons of expendable gold for that. I spent all my gold trying to enchant this dumb necklace. That was definitely not worth it, and I didn't get the enchant that I wanted anyway. There we go. Okay, so our portal is right behind us. I'm gonna see if there's like another little juicy pack back here for us. There is. Lovely, lovely. Beautiful, beautiful. You got a dungeon full of spiders. You know what's the worst, Morgan? Is that sometimes those dungeons full of spiders are full of spiders that are also full of spiders. And they just explode into spiders. It's great. My worst nightmare. So yes, kill them with fire, the Zorgon, please. Slaps the back of a spider host. You know how many spiders this bad boy can hold. Also, I love that Nulgar and Dworgen are sharing the same brain cell right now. This is perfect. And you bring cute flog emotes with you. We love that. Be gone. Cannot tell if executed or teleported. We're gonna hope for executed. And we're going back. So we have what? We have a, sharing the brain cell is a barbarian thing to do. They'll share the brain cells, but they won't share their crayons. I'm sorry, that's really mean. I forgot what I was gonna say now. It'll come back to me. Somebody took the brain cell from me. Oh my goodness. Oh, let me go somewhere where I'm not gonna die because my my alerts are being goofy. Rizard J, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate you. I'm definitely not leaving the middle of a pit to say hello, but I hope you had the most fun on stream playing that Diablo 4. Raiders, you will have to tell me what do they mean? Are they fellow necromancer? Are they jack of all trades? A stinky borb? But if you haven't met me, hello, I'm Nacho. During the day, I work full-time as a medical lab technician. At night, oddly enough, when I'm not being a vampire, I like to be a gaming gremlin. Did you hear stinky barb? I did. Are you a barb main? We were just talking about barbarians too. Did we summon you? We were talking about... Oh, you're not? Okay, good. We were just talking about how the barbarians will share brain cells, but they will not share their crayons. No, we're just jesting. We're just very, very biased to Necromancer here. Oh, our portal. Yay! What are we doing tonight? We took a quick break to do some pits. Just because. But I'm currently hunting for this Horadric Tome that I'm missing for my freaking seasonal gems. You hate Necromancer. See, I love that. I love that everybody has like classes they really like, classes they really don't like. I just like everything that's a Necromancer. Patooey. No. But I hope you had a good stream. Thank you so much for the raid. I always get squirreled from my own introductions, and I'm so sorry. But I mostly stream Blizzard games. It's been a lot of Diablo 4 and Final Fantasy 14 lately, though. Because we're at kind of like a lull in World of Warcraft right now. But, you know, normally we're doing like Heroic Raid every week and WoW. A Necromancer main in Diablo 4. In Diablo 3, I was a Wizard main, though, so I find it interesting that I didn't gravitate towards Sorc at first, but maybe because, like, in the beginning, Sorc was kind of like... Sorc was not then where it's at now. We'll put it that way. Sorc main, but you play everything except Necro. But they're so similar. Imagine if I didn't have any minions here, I would be you. No, I'm kidding. I don't know where I'm supposed to put these. One moment, please hold. But we're basically hunting strong rooms right now, in the hopes that we will get... Oh god, that's so bright. In hopes that we will get escalating sigils at the end of them. But we take a little break to do some pit, make sure we still got it. These go... They go down here. And then over to the next board. I think with this board, I just have to do some notes over here, and we're done. But I kind of want to go to the next board already. I want all my glyphs to be socketed. I will not rest until they are. But yeah, it's so good to have you guys. I usually kind of take the seasons in bite sizes. You know, we make the season last for the entire season here. Because I don't like alts. I don't know. It's like I like doing one character per season. The only season I did two was when when Vessel of Hatred hit, because I wanted to play, of course I wanted to play the new class. Every class should feel new to me. Anything not Necromancer is going to feel like a new class, but but I wanted to try out Spiritborn, so that was the only like not Necromancer that I actually leveled up to like Paragon. A D2 Teeth Necro. I want them to bring back Simulacrum. Bliss. That ability is so cool. And then from the rooftops we shout to give us Command Skeleton back. What do I want to do though? We do have to take a break in like 10 minutes. I could clear another pit. I'm not sure what good that will do us currently. I need to see. I did that pit for whispers. There was a whisper on it. And I'm trying to get sigil powder. I need it so badly. Whoops. I could just use a crow. Sometimes I like going to the tree for the immersion. We'll just use the crow. We'll do a collection of chaos. This will give us all that sweet, sweet sigil powder that we've been going through like crazy. Alright. Man, before I forget my own introduction again, it is so nice to meet you guys. I'm Nacho. I'm 33 years old. I'm streaming out of Pennsylvania. I'm a vampire during the day, working at a doctor's office. At night, I am gaming gremlin / semi-productive adult.
I'll keep my forge hot. Return soon.
I kind of want to do another pit, honestly. But we just got a bunch of civil powder. We did. Tonight is like raid of raids because Razvik waited us, and then Rizar J raided us. So appreciate you guys. Noah, I'm gonna try. The timer has been acting very strange lately, so I'm gonna see if it works. If not, we're just going to guesstimate here. But please, go raid and run. Go get your rest. It's wonderful to meet you. Thank you for the follow as well, and have a good eep and have a good night at work. Good night. Or Owu timer is officially begun. I'm so pleased to see that the timer is working. It was not working on my starting stream screen. Noah, you're very evil for this. We're going to immediately craft some nightmare sigils. We can craft 3 of them. A whopping 3. We did not get a Strongworm one. I'm very saddened by this. But we do have a heck of a lot of keys, so I think I might just open some of these to see if we don't get our Strongworm inside. We'll do this one. It's just for gold. But we will keep hunting for these Strongworms until our first wake of the evening kicks in. And then honestly, I might go back to some pits. Oh my god. I didn't do my glyph XP at the end of that pit. I got distracted. Oh, we're the worst squirrel today. And you know what? There's a strong room in this too. It's okay. We will do Uwu timer. We will fight our way through this nightmare dungeon towards this Strongworm. We will not get squabbled and forget to get glyph XP at the end of our pits. Silly goofy Nacho. I might not necessarily start this strong room either. We'll see. We'll see. Because I don't want to start it and then have this thumpy ad boss kick in. We must be strong for the strong one. Oh goodness, who is this? The fall? Oh my lordy Lou. No. Who are you? Why are you so mean? I haven't seen this guy before, but he's terrifying. I don't like him. Help me, my mages, please. Please no smush. Where did he go? Oh my god. Alright, we got him, we got him. No. If he looks like Mukau, is he opposite of Butcher? No flesh meat? He blinks his own meat. He's terrifying. I do remember that though, that one season where multiple bosses could drop in on you. You could get like Son of Malphas and stuff. What? But I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I'm so sorry. That was the fall, not a butcher. No flesh meat this time. He was honestly a little bit scalier than the butcher. I don't know, they're about equally scaly, I think. My mages seem to have an easier time with the butcher. He kind of moves slow. Where's this room? Forever making our way over here. You gotta be— it was the one tiny little sliver of this hallway that we didn't hit. I got a, the Infernal Butcher cooks as he cuts the meat. Delicious. Oh, whoa. Alright, well we are just outside of a Horadric stronghold. Just about to be opened. I may or may not send you guys on the break before we get in here. We'll see. We can kind of dawdle at the beginning of it as well, if we want to. It's kind of open here. But I did get to see him in an escalating sigil. I mostly see him in the Infernal Hordes, though. Oh, I'm free of the Awu timer, too. Let's go. I'm so darn. Alright, we'll go in. We'll go in. It's fine. This is why we're here. Here's what we'll do. We'll go in. I'm gonna snooze this ad that's sneaking up on us. We'll do this strong room real quick. But yeah, I had never gotten Spall so far this season. Not in any of my dungeons, anyway. That would have been the first. It's mostly just been the butcher. A special demon. I don't know how I feel about that. Do I want a special demon? Okay. We go anyway. La 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 la. I just want to kite these guys over here. No shielding our mobs. Absolutely not. Illegal. We're gonna summon our special demon here soon. I'm scared. Oh, there he is. Ew. I want to see if the demon's gonna come over to us. Because I would like to kill him in the middle of all this stuff. They're not. Do the dungeons just keep escalating? No. So at first you'll get ones that have 3 tiers. When you get to Torment, they'll have 4 tiers, and on the 4th tier you fight a boss. I won't spoil it for you just yet which one. But yeah, generally it's 3 dungeons and then a boss. Usually one of the dungeons has a strong room. It's not like supposed to be guaranteed, you know. It's basically guaranteed that one of them will have one. Do it. Go get that boss. It's a pretty fun fight, honestly. So much loot all at once. I think I just saw an escalating sigil from that. Oh, happy day. Happy day. We're gonna remember to be smart this time. We're gonna open it on Torment 3 because Astaroth was just a little bit too hard for us on Torment 4 the last time we tried. So that's definitely gonna be the move there. Other than that, I'm not really crazy about any of the other sigils that we got. We'll go back from whence we came. I didn't even do that well in that one. Like, I think I got attunement like 3.5, maybe 4. And it still got me an escalating sigil from it, so I'm pretty happy about that. Noah, you ran out of cheaps? I think you guys... That's perfect that you ran out of cheaps, because I think the cheap bank is full. Reds Magoo filled it on the last stream. You'll have to make sure Seamus doesn't get to them. Oh! The Dworgen, I take it, you've encountered the boss of which we speak. What if though? Okay, so Dworgen did like one-shot Sea Hag earlier. So what if he's one-shotting Astaroth? The guy, the dog, and then more fire than you've ever seen in your life. And then the butcher? Oh my goodness. If it were an infernal butcher, that would be even better. Flaming Boucher. Much escalate. Very intense. I'm gonna finish this nightmare dungeon before I send you guys off to the break. I'm gonna turn it down to Torment 3 for the escalating sigil, just because Astaroth is too hard for us at the end. Right now. Hopefully we get our missing Tome recipe as well from that escalating sigil when we get back from the break. And then additionally, we're gonna do more pits if we get the Tome that we need. And we're gonna remember to get our glyph XP at the end, because I did not do that in the last pit that I did and I could kick myself. But I'm trying to quickly just get through the rest of this nightmare dungeon. Some of the random Astaroth fixes are brutal. I don't even know which ones I ended up with on my last stream. I'll have to actually just scrub through the VOD and look. But, oh my goodness. I could not get him. It's like I could just keep up and keep tickling his health down, but eventually he would just get me. Every time. Too strong. Depending on what this makes us do, we might just leave, but... Oh, look who it is! Speaking of the butcher, the Dworgen, I blame this on you. You summoned him? In our last Nightmare Dungeon, we got Zafal, and now we're fighting the Butcher, so something about today is just like the bosses are after our booty. See, the Butcher doesn't really hurt us. Like, it's easy to kind of let our minions body block him. Zafal was kind of scary. And then the part where I thought he disappeared, but then he came from the sky. And, and almost obliterated us. Yeah. Flesh meat. Alright, Le Boucher is bouchered. That's actually that's kind of a good mace if I was Bloodwave still. J on max life. We forgot to get the key. Yoink. But I do apologize that we have to take a quick break. We'll go on a be right back screen so nobody misses anything. It's generally considered the time to be naughty in chat, even though I say it is not. Oh my goodness. This Nightmare Dungeon might be wanting us to do too much. We might just leave and go to the break. So don't go anywhere. Do not be naughty in the chat. I'm watching you guys always. Do keep having a good night though. I appreciate you guys hanging out. I have a really good feeling about this escalating sigil that we're gonna do when we get back from the break. Like, it might be the one. It might be the one to get us the gem we need. My friend Miku hopped in the stream last week when I was looking over my gems and I was contemplating how many I was missing, and they were like, you're missing like 8 of them. So I was like, no. I have like 5 recipes right now. So I will see you guys in a couple minutes. Please keep having an awesome night, and thanks for hanging out with me. We'll be right back. We returned. Thank you guys for being patient, for hanging out while we ward off the stinky ads for another hour here. I need to craft more consumables real quick, and then we're gonna drop down to Torment 3 because I don't want Astaroth to rip us a new butt, and then we're going to do an escalating sigil. And I've got a really good feeling about this. Like, I feel like this is gonna be the one that's gonna give me the tome that I'm missing. Surely it will. But yeah, we're gonna be a little bit of a baby, and we're gonna dial it down a notch. Now, after we get this tome that we're missing, maybe it will be totally fine on Torment 4, but it's not totally fine right now. The end of these escalating sigils were too hard for me. So we've dialed it down. We're opening up the escalating sigil, so we're going to be locked in now for probably the next half hour. We're going to be in this escalating sigil. Oh. Proto frames. You were talking about that a little bit, and I will say, like, I'm definitely not familiar with the lore, but I've gleaned quite a bit of it from you and Hildy. I find it fascinating. So we're gonna just, like, eat through this first tier, probably. And that's fine. Especially if we get a strong room in this. We're gonna absolutely demolish it. And meow, 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 meow. Oh, we got a rune? So many XP bubbles. Well, that explains why they looked pretty different, because they're the proto frames. They're not as robot looking. What do I have to do in here? Explore the feeding grounds and slay a pyroclast. We're just gonna kill everything. I want to find this XP well. Give. I heard walls. Meow, meow, meow. Oh, there's our well. Delicious. Delicious Wellington. Now we can go about our business. I can't see. Oh, a cursed artillery shrine. This is perfect. This is not opportune placement, though. It's alright. We'll make do. We'll make do. We just won't go over there. We'll let our mages go over there. I feel so bad for the monsters, Noah, because like they don't even have a chance to spawn. It's like they just pop up and then they just die. Yes, that holy bolt potion, that was so good. Love that potion. Sorry, I'm trying not to run around too much because when I get close to this wall, I like can't see. We're gonna get a whole level just from this cursed shrine. Delicious. Alright, now we can pick up all of our walls. The Dworgen! You're getting some very lucky drops. Nice. Was it, I'm trying to think. So Legion events had a chance to drop this ghost horse. What did you end up getting? It was actually a specific Legion event that did that, but... You got the ghost pony? That's the best drop you could have gotten. Love that. Especially if you weren't even looking for it. That's awesome. Now you can have a ghost moose. Because I still think that moose farting that you got was pretty cool looking. Release us. We opened some kind of door. Alright, I'm guessing boss is there. Where's the secret treasure room that we opened? I want my treasures. Is it here? No. Sorry, I'm very stubbornly looking for a treasure room now. But this dungeon's very big. And we already found the end of it, so... Here it is. This is what I was looking for. A little extra treasure room. I noticed these more so in the escalating dungeons, but there'll usually be some kind of like unmarked objective. Like you'll be seeing animus carriers when it's not asking you to collect animus or, you know, switches or something. And it doesn't tell you why they're there. It's for secret treasure, of course. I'm gonna re-up on consumables and we can go in. I dialed these down to Torment 3 just because I opened one of these on Torment 4 and I was not having a good time at the end of it. Like, it was way too hard. For not in general, but like for the current state of my build, or at least the state that it was at. We needed just like a little bit more. Like I had to end up, I left and I ended up like doing a bunch of random stuff to my gear. Like I slotted emeralds in my weapon and was just trying to squeak out whatever we could to help with this. La la la. Alright, there's a strong room in this one, so we're not leaving until we get the strong room. That is where we will find what we are looking for. Because we're looking for these tomes. There's prisoners here.
I'm not done.
I'll help you.
Let's make them pay.
Here's our strong room. I really hope that we get this tome that I'm looking for, because then I can stop doing these so obsessively. Alright. This should go a lot smoother because we had to drop down, so this should be very easy for us. Alright, let's see. We could do the special demon this time. I feel okay with that. We'll do tethered monsters. And... ba-da-ba-ba. We'll do test of vitality. Whee! We go. This one will want us to do shrines. So I actually want to go over here, grab this shrine, and then go grab our little attunements. Like, I want to go over here and grab this. La la la. Morgan, I'm so excited you got the ghost phony. Where's another thingy? We need one more thingy. Superfire, hello! Welcome in. Thank you so much for coming by. How the heck are you today? I just got frozen. Don't look at me. Alright, the moment of truth. This is what we've been looking for all night, is just getting these strong rooms within these escalating sigils. So there better be a tome in here, so help me. Let's see. We got one. Oh, a Marad stone tome. Now, will this be the one that we need? I don't know, because I don't remember the name of it. But we'll find out when we get out of here. The Stone Tome. Ew, where did you guys come from? Sorry. Alright, we continue onward. We're halfway through this escalating sigil right now. We just grabbed our strong room from tier 2 of this. So we have to complete this tier, do the next tier, and then fight Astaroth. There is a XP boon in these ones as well, so it's been kind of nice getting that extra little oomph from these enemies. What is this? Oh, you're also playing the D4? Your Rogue Impossible build? Oh? That sounds fun. We have a couple Rogue enjoyers here. I am strictly Necromancer. Not just Necromain, but it's all I play. Ooh, good looks. Charmed Chaos, thank you, by the way. Very helpful. But we'll have to see exactly what flavor of Astaroth we got, because the one that I got last week, it was so hard. Like, I don't even want to do it on Torment 4 hard. But I know that we're still kind of a little baby, you know, we're not even Paragon 200 yet. Oh la la. But we'll know soon enough. We're almost done with this tier, and then we get to do tier 3. Because I'm trying to remember what he was doing, but it was he just hurt so much, is what was happening. And I was hurting him so little. I'm just looking for the end of this place. Ooh. Like, where are we going? We're descending. Where is your boss? I would like to speak to this Nightmare Dungeons manager, please. Oh, this was cursed. Gauntlet! Gauntlet that we're overpowered for, plus the XP boon is quite nice. Like, I should just not... I will not pick up the balls, and you'll see how many balls there will be. Where did we come from? Where did we go? Are we Cotton Eye Joe? Like, look at all these balls. Glorious. Yum yum yum. We did it. Oh, we got a rune. Very nice. Alright, we're still looking for this boss, though. Wherever he may be hiding. The key is to kill him before he revives the dog. That is smart. I know at one point, because my damage was so low, I was just focusing him and hoping for the best. It was working until it wasn't. But I have a feeling it will be like way too easy on Torment 3. Alright, I do believe we've arrived at the boss finally. Here we go. So this is tier 2, so there's one more dungeon after this, and then it's off to see a man and his best friend. I should see what these affixes are. Obdicite Mine Protection Shrines, Horadric Bestiary, Blood Blisters, Drifting Shades, and Poisoning Strikes. That sounds just lovely. It sounds like a good time. Your Spiritborn works fine in T3, but it's way too squishy for T4. That's how mine is. Like, this Necromancer is totally fine doing Torment 4 Nightmare Dungeons. Like, totally fine. But Astaroth was, like, impossible. Like, I had to leave. I had to leave with my tail tucked between my legs. Oh, so we're still babies. Red's Magoo over here mopping the floor with him. Astaroth. Also, the Hildy dancing into chat. Hello, hello. Good Tuesday to you. It's Tuesday, isn't it? I hope you're having a good night. Also, oh, what's this? Is this another strong room? I've only ever gotten one strong room in my escalating sigils. This one feels very lucky. I did say that I had a good feeling about this one, that it was going to be the one to give me my tome that I've been searching for weeks. Your character's a baby. Aw. It's okay. So is mine. I take the seasons in bite-sized pieces. You know, Diablo 4 is a game that I chip away at, you know, slowly, week by week. I kind of, you know, because I play a bunch of other games too. World of Warcraft and Final Fantasy 14, so it's one of a few games I bounce around with. Because I'm not good at having multiple characters. I'm much better at having one character that I just focus on for the whole season. So that's what I do. That's awesome. I've never gotten so lucky as to get one with the fixes with a strong room on every tier, but this is the first one I've gotten where there were 2 strong rooms. Normally it's just one. Also, oh, you're gonna play the Fields of Mystria update. Very nice. Summer of new things for our games. Tra-la-la. Alright, what do we want? We're bad at the ghosts. We're okay at this. This one's nice. And this one's okay. Let's go. The tra-la-la. No. Where do we want to go? We'll get this one down here and then we'll go to the ones that are like north. Well, at least, so if the tome that we got in the first strong room from this escalating sigil doesn't get us the gem that we need, I'm hoping that this one does. I'm really liking our chances here. And I'm to the point now where I have all of the arcana, so I feel like at this point the only thing that can drop for me are these tomes that I'm missing. Oh, we missed one right here. Maybe we can squeak one more level out. No, we ran out of enemies. Oh, so close. Alright, the moment of truth again. Let's see if we get tomes. Plus. Oh, we're full. We have to go back to town after this. Let's see. The Starflux tome. So that's 2 tomes now that we've gotten. We got another escalation sigil. Let's go. Which means more tomes. What the f else? We are full, so I'm going to take this portal. We're gonna go back to town, empty our bags, and then come back and finish this escalating sigil. We're on tier 3 of this escalating sigil, so we just have to finish this dungeon, and then we can fight Astaroth / hopefully wipe the floor with him, and then we could check to see if we got the tome that we're missing. I could cheat and I could go to Karagar right now and check, but I want to wait until we're done. I don't want to ruin the surprise. This is what I've been like primarily grinding for ever since I got to Torment 4, is I've been trying to get these Horadric gems for my build. So it'll feel really good getting that tonight, so I can finally like feel free to do other stuff besides these dungeons. Alright, what do we have to do? Explore the putrescent larder and slay infested revenant. Got it. Putrescent. But I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. We keep it pretty chill here, honestly. Like, I just like to hang out with you guys. Chat about what you're gaming on. Especially, like, hearing about what you're playing in Diablo 4. Because I noticed everyone tends to have a, like, a preferred class that they go to. My go-to class is Necromancer. You know, so there's people who kind of do every class. You know, every season they'll do a couple. Some people like to do them all. Also, thank you so much for the follow. My alerts are being very goofy tonight, but I appreciate you, Mr. Yoplay. I'm suddenly stricken with the desire for yogurt. No, barbarians are stinky. Noah, you're hoping for paladin or monk? You know, they've done a pretty good job of like keeping us in the dark about what the next class could possibly be. So I've been basing all of my predictions off of how they presented Spiritborn to us. You know, they cooked the lore into the zone and the journey into the lore. So I'm thinking, and it was kind of like a hybrid of a couple classes, you know, like Spiritborn kind of feels a little bit like it feels like monk, but it also feels like witch doctor, you know. So I'm thinking, like, what would be a new class that they could tie into the lore of a new area? That would be a hybrid of classes that we've seen before, but haven't seen in Diablo 4. And, you know, you raise a good point. It definitely might be Paladin Light, especially given the events at the end of Vessel of Hatred. You know, a certain you-know-who walking around as our friendly neighborhood lion. Noah's like, I want hammers. I want to throw them. I want it now. I want it yesterday. Well, where are we? Can we traverse here? We can. Also, Grim, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you guys coming to hang out. I'm feeling very lucky in this escalating sigil because so we've been hunting for the tomes, for the Horadric gems that I need to craft for my build. I'm just missing one. So I've been looking for strong rooms to get these escalating sigils, to get more strong rooms within them, to get the tomes that we need. So it's been quite a multi-layered hunt right now for this stuff. Let's see, this next one is Riches of Files, Riches of Keys, Unique Spoils, Dark Omen, Cultist Horde, and Astaroth's Armageddon. That actually sounds like a pretty good time. Don't you dare interrupt my portal. So help me. Let's see if we're 3 for 3 here. Oh no, we're fighting Astaroth now. Okay, so that was all of them, I think. Let's see. Astaroth's rewards include a large amount of Horadric files. We're using we're using advice from Charmed Chaos. Oh my god. No! The Butcher! I haven't even gotten to fight Astaroth yet. I'm trying to look at his affixes and you gotta come in here and ruin our fun time. Why would you do this? I just saw you in my last Nightmare dungeon. Please. Get out of it. It's the Burning Butcher too. Get out. Get. Shoot. That is so dirty of him. He did that when I was looking at the map. That's so... He did us dirty. Okay. Files. Dungeon keys. More unique items. Things are stalking us. And meteors will rain from the sky. That is a lot of affixes. Alright, let's go. I'm not afraid of you, Astaroth. This is Torment 3. You hold no power here. Torment 4 is where you kick our butt. See, like, I couldn't tell you how... Torment 4, he was literally impossible. I couldn't get hit by him. I couldn't do damage to him. And now, like, on Torment 3, it's, like, so much easier. Which I know is the point, but it's, like... I don't like that the gap is, like, either easy or impossible. There's no... It didn't feel like there was any in between here. Where did it? He's still dropping loot. He's still Excuse me, sir. That was like 10 seconds of files drop. My my pet is taking so long to put them all up. Look at how many files I'm getting. Look at the counter. That is crazy to me. I'm sorry. Obviously, I haven't fought Astaroth on very high torments yet, but we just got like 3,000 files for killing him. And that's kind of crazy to me. More. Give loot. Are we even going to be able to hold all this? Alright. We got it all. We had just enough room to hold all of it. So he was supposed to give us a lot of uniques. He delivered. None of them are really GA. There's kind of a nice Death Speaker's pendant, but not really. What do we get in terms of keys? We got Infernal Horde compasses. We got a couple... Oh, look, this one has a guaranteed Horadric strong room. That's nice. So does this one. So we got some nice nightmare sigils from him. Alright, alright. I can't complain about that. All the loot was junk, but that's to be expected. Now, for the most exciting part, we're going to go back to Karagar, and we're going to see the moment of truth. Did I get the tome that I am missing so I can finally craft this freaking gem? You are on it with these clips today. The joy. I think Noah is trying to usurp your clip badge. But thank you guys for hanging out with me, by the way. We're just chilling and killing, grinding and unwinding, and looking for these god-blessed tomes. You're getting good at it, Noah. You like, they are fast, they're perfectly cropped, like the time is perfectly encapsulated, and the titles are very good too. So I just mwah, chef's kiss. Alright, the lapidary. I swear, if it's not here, I'm gonna be so mad. This is one that we have to craft. That we haven't done yet. The Star Flux. Catalyst deal more damage. Gain resource. Gain attack speed. These aren't it. Gain crowd control duration. More barrier. Oh, we need this one actually. Movement speed. Oh my god. Okay, so we have more. We have more here. But we do not have the one that we're looking for, and that makes me so sad. This is looking better though. I think this is more supposed to what the lapidary is supposed to look like. But we definitely have to hit another escalating sigil. We gotta go back in there. We got I am. I should just look up what it's called. I know, we got 2 tomes that time, and neither tome was the one that we needed, which just makes me feel like, you know, it's alright. We have a sigil for a strong room. There's a chance to get one from there. There's a chance to get more escalating sigils from that strong room, and we're sitting on another escalating sigil right now. So I'm gonna stay optimistic that we're gonna get what we need. We're gonna get it done. But it's always good to have you guys here. You know, I really just like to stream for fun. You know, it's something I do after work a few times a week. But I love to hang out with you guys and chat about what you're playing in Diablo 4. To be gremlins with you guys. Whenever, the more of you that get in on our inside jokes here on the stream, the better they get. But whenever the next break comes up, I think I'll look up specifically what I'm missing. Because I want to know the name of the tome that I get when I get it, so I can be like, oh my god, I got it! Because it's kind of silly, like the build that I'm following, it shows you what the gem does, but it doesn't actually tell you the name of it. All I know is that it's supposed to make my minions bigger after they kill things. And I think they do more damage too and stuff, but... But I'm kind of excited to see them become bigger. That was one of my favorite witch powers. It wasn't even for my build, but I liked, like, equipping it anyway. In the Season of Witchcraft. Because who doesn't love a gigantic, beefy skeleton? Alright. We've unsealed the door. So we're doing another escalating sigil in Torment 3. I feel like... Okay, so... If we get another one, I might do it on Torment 4 just to see how we do. You know, because we've gotten a couple Paragon points since we logged in tonight. We've made a little bit of progress. Where are we going? We must travel to the Chamber of Purging. Do, 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 do. Little chest. What do we have to do? Destroy the blood obelisks. We can do that. That's easy. I need to try to get a lot of stuff done in July as well. July and like the first weeks of August. Because when that WoW season hits, when it's Patchmas Day in World of Warcraft, well, the grind is back on. Because I'll have to push Keystone Master again. I'll have to, you know, get my gear back up. Because it doesn't take me long to get to a point in WoW where like my item level is alright for the heroic raid. I eventually acquire my best in slots, upgrade them with oh my goodness, with my runes. Not runes, crests. Here's a blood obelisk. So I'm definitely going to be pretty heavily invested for the first couple weeks, especially when we're doing heroic progression. I feel like whenever we got AOTC this season, when we finally killed heroic Gallywix, I think the pressure was off, and then I definitely just started paying a lot more attention to my other games, to Diablo, and that's when I finally let myself start getting obsessed with Final Fantasy XIV. What did you say about it being your treasure? It's my treasure. I don't think so. So we're in another escalating sigil. We're opening these on Torment 3 because Astaroth really was very hard on Torment 4 the last time I fought him. And, you know, I'm just trying to get my tomes right now. I'm not trying to have a very bad time. Let's see here. Gold Reserve. Strong Room. Ooh, there's a Strong Room in the next one. Drifting Shades and Corrupting Strikes. Excellent. The Strong Room is what we want. That's what's going to drop our tome. We're doing it for the tomes. I have a fair bit of them now, but I know I don't have them all, because the one that I need is still missing. La la la. Oh, it's nice and close too. La-da-dee. We're safe. I'm gonna try to max this one out too. Let's see. Movement. Doom. Interesting. Look at this one. Both of these, it gave me like the same one. Can I really hold, can I hold more than one of them even? I don't think so. We'll do this one, and this one. I don't want to hold these things, I just don't. I feel like I never pick the risky ones in these because I'm not very good at them. Like, I'm not very good at leading the things to the fillers. There's another one. Would you look at that? No, don't let it close. I'm not done. Let's see if we can do this last one here. Oh, I love Storytime the Noah. I'm gonna read that in 1 second. As soon as I kill the swass in here. It's on. Where is she? Or he? There we go. Alright. Let me see here. I love Storytime. Okay, so Noah went to a con last weekend and he got to meet the voice actress for Lara Croft. That's so funny. That's so funny that I don't know if he told her that or if she just found that out. Stuff, that's so cute. Oh, I love that you got to. First of all, I love that you got to meet her and that she got to sign stuff for you too. She's like, actually, that would be my voice. I love that. Let's see, the Reverie Horn Tome. What could this one be? We'll find out when we get out of here. We got another escalating sigil too. Let's go. These have been very juicy. Like... like the last escalating sigil we did, it gave us another escalating sigil and it had 2 strong rooms in it, so I really can't complain. The Astaroth that we fought gave us a bunch of stuff at the end. Primarily, it gave us more Nightmare Dungeons keys with guaranteed strong rooms in them. So it's like, I feel like the game is finally like giving mercy upon my poor little nacho soul and saying like, here, you're gonna get this tome today. We're gonna give you all of these sigils and you're gonna get it. But that had to probably be the highlight of the trip for you, I imagine. Maybe also, I love that you got to meet the voice actor for Tails as well, while you were all decked out in your Sonic stuff. That was very cool. Alright, there's one more prisoner we have to free. I'm trying to think of the one time I've ever truly been starstruck by somebody like that, and what's funny is that it didn't happen at a convention or anything like that. It it happened at a comic book store. When I went to the Stash in New Jersey. And I got to meet Walter Flanagan, and he's not exactly like a super big star or anything, but you know, he is in the crew. He's in like Kevin Smith's crew, if you will. And you know, like he works at the shop. He's part of like the comic book guys group. But I used to listen to these podcasts like a long time ago with them, and and anything Walt would say would just make me cry laughing. Like his laugh, he has like one of those like squeaky rail laughs, and like I don't know, but he's just like kind of like this normal guy. But I remember being so nervous to like even shake his hand and stuff. I got a little picture with him and everything. I was wearing a shirt with a big cheeseburger on it, you know. But I will never forget that. I just thought that was really cool that like it just so happened that my favorite person who I would have wanted to meet was there that day. But they were all in this podcast together. TESD is called Tell 'em Steve Dave. But I haven't listened to that in like forever. Sorry, I feel like I'm babbling while I do these. Don't mind me. We can finally attach our next Paragon board. Let's go. Do 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 do. You know what though? I'm glad that your friend kind of like egged you, not egged you on, but you know, like pushed you to go meet her and said like, "Oh, go do it." That's a good friend. Because I'm super shy, so I definitely, you know, like, I wouldn't be able to do that unless I had somebody to feel like, hey, let's go. I know you really want to go do this. Like, don't be a weenie. I'll be like, okay, but you gotta go with me. What do I have to do? Slay the Forsaken Miners. We are only in tier 2 of this escalation dungeon. I have to keep track on the time because we're gonna get sent to an ad break before I know it. We might be able to finish this before then. It's just Torment 3, so it's pretty quick work in here. I will be so happy if I get the tome that I am looking for from this. Like, please. We've already gotten one tome. Maybe there will be a sigil in the next phase. I'm gonna do this because it will give me sigil powder. Oh, the Hildy. You met a few of the DBZ voice actors. I love that. And you got them to sign stuff for you. Teenage Hildy would have died. The Dworgen, you got all the tortured gifts, so you went crazy in the Helltide. You said, I'm gonna get all the loot. I think you probably ticked off part of your seasonal journey doing that, if you got 10 of them. But is it eeping time already for the Dworgen? It is quite late for dwarging hours. Dworgen's like maidens? We get them.
Such power.
Face us. So the blood maidens need pets too. No matter how much fire they make. Oh, well thank you for hanging out with us, the Dworgen. I very much liked our late night Dworgen time that we got when you were on your little staycation. Now you must eat. Alright, we can go on to the third one here. Let's see. Horadric Bestiary, Strong Room. Ooh, there's another Strong Room. Gold Reserve, Berserkers, Dark Omen, and Undead Horde. Oh. There's another Strong Room in the next one. It means we can get our tome. I'm very excited for that. Ah. You must do the routine. Tra-la-la. What do we have to do here? Slay Resurrected Malice. Okay, that's the boss. Oh, that would be the Paragon point that unlocks our next board. Let's go. Trying to think of any adventures that I have done off stream / over the weekend. A lot of my gaming was primarily on Final Fantasy XIV. I have been saving the MSQ for you guys, so because basically what I did last Friday was the stream was really long because I was pushing to like get done with this one area that I was in, and I got done with it. And you know, at the end of every long quest chain, there's usually a trial or a dungeon or something. So I had just gotten to that dungeon and I haven't done it yet, you know, because it's gonna be showing me cutscenes and all sorts of stuff. So I'll be doing that on Friday, like first thing with the stream, so I can progress my MSQ. We got the Butcher again. Oh my goodness, he just is out for blood tonight. He's like, Nacho, you haven't been playing enough Diablo, and now you must pay. But I got a lot of side questing done. You know, I got a Black Mage up to level 15, so I can start doing dungeons on her. What else did I do? I unlocked all of the housing areas to live in, because we're gonna try again to bid on a house. Unlocked an emote, you know, doing lots of like little side activities you have to do. Of course, the Butcher had to make one more appearance, the Dworgen. There's a strong room somewhere in here too, so I should make sure that I explore this floor very well before I go see Astaroth. Because I would like my strong room. That's why I'm here. For the tomes. I do also need to sort of keep track of time because we are going to get hit with another break here. And I'll take a break while we're doing that. Like maybe we'll go to town and vendor our items. Salvage them, I should say. We still have a couple minutes here. It's so good to have you guys tonight though. If you haven't hung out with me before, we keep it really chill and low-key here. I really just like to sit here and play my game and hear about the games you guys are playing. Look, it says it's over yonder, but wherefore art thou? How do we get over there? Like, am I missing something? Is it over there? There's no way it's that. It's up here. My eyes. Lost Tome is right, I don't know how to read maps. But I have to send you guys away for a break anyway. The Dworgen, have a good sleep. should we lose you before then. But don't go anywhere. Do not be naughty in the chat. I'm watching you guys always. I like to take a break on top of the ads just to get them out of the way. Because they will find a way to wriggle in here if I don't just schedule them. But let me go ahead and get to this strong room, or at least get to a spot where monsters aren't trying to kill me. And we'll take our break. Oh man. We'll be playing or streaming more Diablo 4 this week on Thursday. I'm hoping, honestly, that tonight I get this missing tome. And then we can kind of just, we'll be unbridled from there, because I will no longer feel like I'm sort of like prioritizing the strong rooms right now to get this tome. But once I have what I need, I don't have to prioritize these anymore, and I can do hits, I can do whispers, I can do whatever I want. So I'm really looking forward to that. But I'm gonna go ahead and send you guys to the break. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and we shall be back in 3 minutes. Oh my goodness. It's the mukluk dance. Please. Also, hello you guys. Welcome back from the stinky ad break. That should be one of the last ad breaks we have tonight, actually. We are in the last hour of the stream already. I swear, time really flies when I play this game. Like, especially when we're focusing on these escalating sigils, which take me about half an hour to do. But Hildy, I love that little muckluck. I love the plushie that Noah got of it too. It's very cute. Some of those are extremely well done. Like, some of them do not turn out as good. Theirs turned out adorable. But we're here, we're hanging out with our Skelly mages. This is our second escalating sigil we're doing tonight. I dropped them down to Torment 3 just because we are trying to get tomes and, you know, we're trying to get stuff at the end here. And the last time I did one of these on Torment 4, Astaroth was just too hard. Oh, it's her plush. I see. I'm so sorry. Please, that's even cuter. That's awesome. And yeah. Let's see. We can do Catch the Wisp. We can do Speedy Pillars. And we can do the Lunatics. Tra la la la. We'll do another shrine. And another one of these. So this will get us another tome at the end of it. We've already gotten a strong room in this escalating sigil, so this is the second one in a row now I've gotten where I've gotten 2 strong rooms in it. So this has been a very productive night, honestly. I have not been having much luck in getting sigils with strong rooms guaranteed, so I was just opening the sigils I had until I got one that had a strong room in it. So it's been a little bit of a taxing grind. Where am I going? Oh, it's technically both of yours. Aw. Please, I love that though. It is a very good gift, so I'd be proud of it too. I'd be showing it off as well. Words are hard, Noah. Do. Have you tried turning it off and on again? We just hit attunement 5 as well. I love that for us. Alright. The tome! Give us the tome! Gib. Yum. I saw an escalating sigil in that. We're full. We're full of loot. We gotta go back to town. Let me see. We got the Brilliant Sigil tome. So that's 2 tomes now that we have. We are going to go ahead and leave. We're going to go back to town. Empty out our pockets. And then I think, what is this? Tier 3? So we just have to finish this dungeon and then we'll get to fight Astaroth real quick. Once/if I get this gem that I have been hunting for weeks. Once we slot it, though, I really want to try Torment 4 again. Yes, we have to empty our pockets to make more room for loots, of course. But of course. No. I know I don't have to mark all of these, but it's such a habit now. Like, I can't not do it. Aw. I shall, Dworgen. We shall ride these escalators until we get the gems that we so desire. But have a good sleep, Dworgen. Thank you for hanging out with us as always. I appreciate you. Have a good sleep. Good night. Oh. There's more stuff in here. That's everything. Look at these beautiful beautiful escalating sigils. Wonderful. I've never had more than one in my inventory before.
That wasn't too hard.
They just have not been dropping like that for me. I will worry about this Paragon point later because I'm about to slot another board and I don't want to deal with that right now. We'll do it when we get our gem. But let's go ahead and finish this escalator. And then we'll try one on Torment 4 in a little bit. Because I don't think this gem is gonna like make or break anything, but it does seem like a pretty important gem for our build. It's like, it's a gem for the minions, and you know, that's kind of our whole deal, so. Sorry, I just wanted to see what else was in here real quick. We can go. So we kill this boss, and then we go fight Astaroth. Let's see. Unique spoils, Grimm's secrets, riches of keys, Stormbane's wrath, monster barrier, and teleport residue. Interesting. I'm gonna have to read those affixes when we get into this next room here. More uniques, Horadric knowledge, valuable dungeon keys. I love that affix. Astaroth now leaves behind a pool of persistent damage when teleporting. Hate that. Yeah, there was one Astaroth I got that was just very... I don't know if it was the affixes that were hard or if I was just squishy. Oh, the Noah! I can't wait for you to get her either. Very cute Funko. Our Void Queen. Do I have to take him out of this pool? Oh my god. He's gonna summon the dog. No. Maybe we can just kill him anyway. He's a bit nastier this time. I just want to kill you. I don't want to deal with your dog right now. You see why I dropped this down to Torment 3 though. There was no way I was doing this on Torment 4. That one was kind of hard. Look at all his loot though. He gave us a lot more files than the last one we did. The files were just, like, I got 3,000 files from him the last time we fought him. I do believe so, the Noah. That's what I was led to believe. GA lidless. What else we got? I'm gonna get out of here actually because it's doing fixes on me. Ooh, look at this. 2 GA, Ring of Men down with a GA on the mastery. We'll go ahead and keep that. The roll is not that great. I think it's a little bit better. I don't know. It might just be about on par with the one that we have. The roll for the affix, I mean. But that was kind of nice. What else? Nothing else of interest. We did get another strong room sigil. I think at the end, if it says that he gives you valuable dungeon keys, it's 2 strong room sigils, because we got 2 last time. So look at these. We have 4 guaranteed Horadric strong room sigils. We have 2 escalating sigils. We're pretty set up right now. Oh my god, my consumables ran out during that fight too. No wonder why he was chunking us. We were going in there like under armor cap, under resist. I was like, it's fine. This is totally fine. It's no big deal. Actually, we're alright for Torment 3. If my consumables fell off in Torment 4, we would have been in a lot of trouble. But yes, the Noah, at least like from the little infographics that they were putting together, it seemed like with the release of the next season in August, they're going to start giving us like more information about Midnight, about what comes next. Alright, the moment of truth. I need to see if I got my tomes, finally. That was the whole point of this evening, is trying to get these tomes that I'm missing. So let's see. Look, I have so many more now. Behold. It's not any of these, because we just had these. It's not that. Is it this one? I've never got the infused one. Your infusions are 50%, 150% more potent. It wasn't that one either. Yes! This is it! This is it right here. The Reverie Horn. Oh my freaking goodness. Oh, I'm so excited right now. Inner T, welcome in. Thank you so much for coming by. I'm so happy right now because the whole point of tonight's stream, or I guess the goal, was to get this Horadric gem that I was missing. You can't really, I want to like, how do I leave so you can see it? But it's that one. It's the one at the bottom. And I finally got it in the last escalating sigil that I did. My search is over. I don't have to do the strong rooms anymore. I don't have to do them anymore, is what I should say. The Reverie Horn. We're gonna go ahead and craft one of these bad boys right now. This will perhaps scuff our resists a little bit. It was painful for you to get as well. Ugh, now we both have it. I have so many more Horadric gems than I did the last time I streamed because I had the sole purpose of farming these tonight. So we're gonna go ahead and craft our Reverie Horn. Very important. Let me see really quickly what other Horadric gems my build is calling for, because it has been, you know, as they update the game and patch stuff, the builds sometimes shift as well. So I just want to see real quick what it's asking me for. It looks like we need doodly-doo. Physical damage you deal shatters enemy spirits, causing them to take more physical damage. This one says you'll be hunted in sanctuary dark places by guardians. And then our summons one. Okay. Idol from below and Horadric crest. So I'm missing the Horadric crest one. I do see Idol from below. I can craft that right now. I might as well just go ahead and craft that because it's asking us to. But I don't think it's any of these. So we do have more. Ugh. We have more to farm still, because I'm not seeing the one that does it. Yours says Mirad. Yeah, this one is asking for... It says, physical damage you deal shatters enemy spirits, causing them to take 40% more physical damage for 6 seconds. That's all it says for the gem. I wish you could tell me more. But ooh, alright, sorry, enough dilly-dallying. We're gonna go to the Yule Crafter. Doo-doo-doo. And we're about to absolutely ruin our resists right now. Alright, unsuck it. We can go ahead and take these diamonds out. We don't need them. And we're going to socket our bebes, the Reverie Horn. Ah, beautiful. After you injure or kill an enemy, your summons are empowered, growing larger and dealing 50% more damage for 4 seconds. Why does that seem like they're just going to be empowered all the time, unless I'm crazy? And then this one is you gain more primary, core stat, maximum life, and unhindered. But you are hunted by Jewel Guardians. And then this one is like a cheat death. I'm not supposed to have this one, but I kind of have it for now. I'm not supposed to have it, but I have it, you know. The one that I need to craft hasn't dropped yet. So now that the heat is off to find this freaking gem that I'm missing, there's 2 things that we could do. We could continue to find the last, arguably not as important gem, but maybe it is important and I just am not placing importance upon it. But we could keep farming for this gem. We do have 2 more escalating sigils and a slew of Horadric strong room sigils. Or we could go into the pit and see what difference this gem that I just put in does, or these 2 gems that I just put in does. It was taking us about 5 minutes to clear 60. I want to see if we can't get that up higher. And then additionally, I also want to slot this Paragon board. We have to put Frailty and Eliminator here. So I want this board. Also, you started building a Hydra Sork as well. Oh? I've been hearing that Hydra's still fun to play. I've heard that using an artillery shrine with them is absolutely bonkers. And I look forward to seeing your Hydra that are 12 feet tall with 10 heads. Get her done. I think the board is supposed to look like this. Alright. And then where do I want to go from here? We'll just leave it here for now. I do still need to slot some stuff over here, but it's like resist and max life stuff, and that will be very helpful, but I kind of want to get this last glyph socketed first. You ran pit 90 today with your Sork. Well done, well done. I'm still getting this build off the ground a little bit. Like, I was missing some pretty important stuff. Pretty vital to the build. Let me grab all these caches I've been missing too. So I'm definitely feeling a little bit better now. I say we do a pit. Let's start with a 60 and see how fast we can do it, and just to see what the mages are doing. And go from there. So these are our mages presently. I want to say they're a little bit bigger than us right now, if I had to give them a size. So I sort of want to see what they look like when you make them even bigger. So we're going to go ahead and open up another 60. I haven't been going crazy with pushing my nightmare dungeon, or with pushing my pits just yet, because I have been missing quite a bit of things from my build. So, you know, I don't like to go in woefully unprepared or anything like that, like I am right now without my consumables. Alright, they're definitely huge. Oh my god. Look at that. They were just about as big as me. They're definitely a lot bigger now. I'm trying to get it to cancel this. There we go. Oh, this is so satisfying. Alright, sorry. Now that I'm done ogling at them and how huge they are, I wish I could zoom out just a little bit more so I could behold them in all of their beautiful glory. But that's okay. This is wonderful. Look how big they are. Look at how big my mages are. Those are my babies. Oh, we can definitely push a little bit now. I kind of have to check what my survivability is going to be like, but I think we'll be okay. The mages might make up for it. Look at them eating this name delete alive. Help the darkness. Alright. This is so satisfying. I'm so glad I finally got that tome. I'm still missing a tome, actually, but I got an important one. And I'm very pleased with it. And I love that we're definitely good for the gem fragments now. I will not get over how huge these mages are when they're buffed. That's insane. They get like twice as big. And it's like, as soon as you hurt anything, like there they go, they just grew. And then our mages grew 3 sizes that day. There's so much poison here. Get 'em. I think I need to make my corpse tendrils bigger. I feel like I'm not grouping stuff up as easily as I would like. Why aren't you canceling this? Thank you. Do. My goal usually, at least like now that the pits are harder, before it was to get them to pit 150, but now I just like to get to 100. And I'm satisfied with that. We got a long way to get there. We definitely have not done like any min-maxing yet, so that's next on the agenda, is to start, you know, swapping in upgrades for even better ones. Min-maxing our stats, enchanting stuff onto things. And then masterworking. I really have not gone through... I've done all my like arbitrary masterworking where I just rank stuff up just for more stats, but I haven't done a lot of like re-rolling the stats to get what I want. So there's definitely a lot of room to grow right now. Oh, there's our door. Let's go. I want to say even with the messing around that we were doing, this is a little bit faster than it was. Oh, he's staggered. Let's go. All my mages are just funneling all their attacks right into this boss. We're not gonna forget to slot our glyph XP this time, because I forgot to in the last pit I was in. We're not gonna repeat that. That was a fairly successful pit though. We got some Paragon from it as well, which is very nice. Let me see here. Alright, let me level up these glyphs as well. I kind of want to start getting these to legendary if I can help it. Let's make this one legendary. Woo! That's probably my goal now, is to do pits, get my glyphs to legendary. Like, just honestly, I love the pit and I could just live in it. I've just been holding off just because of like what I've been missing in my build. But that 60 went alright. I think, I honestly might do another 60. I don't know if I feel like pushing it up to 65 right now. Maybe if we slot this glyph, but let's do another 60. Just to get these glyphs caught up. But I think it's gonna be pits for the rest of the night, honestly. We're already almost done with tonight's stream, too. Like, I don't know where the time went. But we're definitely gonna have a lot to do come Thursday. You know, if I don't get that last tome that I'm missing, we'll work on getting that. We have min-maxing to do, we have pushing to do as a direct result of said min-maxing. I probably have a obnoxious amount of reputation to grab from this seasonal board as well. I love watching the mages grow as soon as I start attacking stuff. It's so beautiful. They're huge. Excuse me. Oh, there's a shrine in here. Yoink! Think we got him? Oh, nope, he's over here. Not so fast. Next floor. It's very foggy. This laser beam is ridiculous. Like, the better I get at aiming with it, the more pure annihilation it is causing. I also love walking and having my skeletons be popping up on the ground behind me, like teleporting with me. We are potentially in danger? No, we're alright. Just a little bit more and we get our portal. Here we go. Here's some contenders. There's our door. Let's go. We're doing this one like a whole minute faster. Oh, the worst boss though. Absolute worst boss. We hate them, mother. And she's gone. Oh, we staggered her. Pretty cool. Alright, that was a pretty swift Nightmare, or not nightmare, I don't know why I keep saying that. That was a pretty swift hit 60. See, we don't really need any of these. That's a 2GA ring though. Let's see. Where's our Paragon taking us? This legendary note's pretty nice too. The glyph XP, lest we forget again. Also, we are obol capped, so I have to think about what I want to spend my obols on now. So much stuff. Alright, we're working on getting these glyphs to legendary, so I'm just gonna start with the ones that are pretty close. Oh, that one was so close. We have one glyph at legendary right now. One that's about to be there, so perhaps it's a good thing that I have saved up all of these gem fragments and not spent them on my Horadric gems just yet. I'm missing one. Alright, I say we empty our pockets and we go again. I'm still feeling pretty good with the 60s. Like, I think I'm alright doing the 60s until we have our gems up to legendary. Because I'm sort of going for speed right now.
With you, friend.
We gotta remember to use our laser beam more. Do, 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 do. Get him. I don't think they can quite get this guy in the corner. There we go. Oh, that's smart, the Noah. I could gamble it on scythes. I think my scythe is my least, like, attuned to my stats as opposed to my other gear. Like, I think I just grabbed it because it was like a GA two-handed scythe that wasn't terrible. But I don't think it's doing us a whole lot of favors right now. Alright, I think they got everything. I love that my minions are just on a mission now. They're just large and in charge. They do not care. I think we can go to the next map. I think we're alright. Oh, there's a shrine here. Beautiful. Honestly, regardless of what the shrine is, I'm always happy to see one because I'm like, oh, I can run fast now. That should be canceling that. Definitely getting a lot better with aiming the laser beam and like dragging it around appropriately to trap the mobs in betwixt them. Just a little bit more. Oh, no. No more. We did it. Let's see what boss we got. Resurrected Malice. I'm like trying to make sure that I always have a laser beam on this guy too, because he just takes so much more damage when he does. Alright. So we're getting pretty quick with our 60s. I want to say I can do them in like 4 minutes, 4 or 5 minutes. So that's not like terrible. Definitely don't need to push any higher right now. Let's see, we can make this one legendary. Oh. And then we can start working on these guys. Alright, and then I think my last one's Eliminator. Which I've been like slowly leveling up, but since I don't have it slotted yet, I'm not too hard pressed about it. Let's see, we got our loot. We're definitely opal capped and I don't care. We'll worry about that later. But yeah, we're making our way through these Paragon boards. I think I'm gonna path to this legendary node and then go back for these nodes. They look like they're more like resist nodes. So not totally mandatory. Because our resists are pretty good right now. But we go back. I think we have time to do another 60, honestly. We'll do one more 60 and then we'll round it out for the night. That sounds pretty good to me. We have like 10 minutes of consumables left, so that's perfect. Wait. I think we have stuff to claim too. Oh yeah, we have 2 whole caches to claim. Let me see what's in these real quick. So much stuff. Okay. It's all garbage. I would definitely say that, and you know what, I'm gonna do it before I forget. I think we can definitely do those escalating sigils in Torment 4 now. Just the difference I'm noticing from having that Horadric gem that makes our summons bigger and doing more damage. Definitely very helpful to our cause. These guys keep fearing me. Go, minions, go. Ah, so beautiful. I've definitely got the laser beam down, I think. It was very satisfying. Oh, it didn't give me one that time. Okay. Laser beam first. Group them up in between. Eliminated. My soul rift wasn't popping when I was pressing the button. For why? I like this map. It's like one elite pack after another. Oh, I cannot wait to pit push for you guys now that all of this has been set into motion. Into necro motion. Who is shielding you guys? There we go. There we go. That guy did not want to die. He said no thank you. Let's see. Who else? You guys. So this will probably be the last pit for the night. Honestly, it's been a really productive night. We got very lucky with our escalating sigils. I mean, at first it was not very lucky because we had a trouble finding any strong rooms at all because I had used up all my guaranteed strong room sigils. But eventually we did find one. It got us an escalating sigil. That escalating sigil got us many strong rooms. Because we did 2 in a row and there were 2 strong rooms inside each. Oh, what happened to Noah? So I finally got that tome that I had been hunting. So very pleased with that. Pits are going nicely. These are very smooth 60s, honestly, like very farmable. Not quite at the point where I want to bump it up just yet. I would like to min-max a little bit more and farm some Glyph XP and Paragon. Oh, you mean it all in the strong rooms. I don't know. It took us a while to start finding them. This guy likes to move a lot. Can you not? Thank you. You've been stuck on pit 95? You're like right there. You're right on the cusp. I know somebody else that was stuck on 95 too. They were like fine until then, but the boss I think was just had so much health. Too much health. Let's see. We have 2 glyphs up to legendary already. I'm trying to get these other 2 up there, and then we can start dumping XP into Eliminator, which is a glyph that we don't have socketed yet. But we will. Loot-wise, nothing special here. Paragon, nothing crazy yet either. We're so close to slotting this next board though. Or this next glyph. We have the board. We need the glyph. So I think by the time I get to like Paragon 200, we will definitely be able to push pits. So I think I'm gonna try to get some grinding in tomorrow on my like off stream night. Work has been like especially brutal this week though. Like it's only Tuesday. It's only been 2 days into the work week, but the day I had today, it's like the amount of patience that I got was like so much more than normal. Like I felt like I did a week's worth of patience like today alone. So, and the schedule's like just as busy tomorrow. So, I mean, I could get lucky and maybe it'll be an easier day, but I'm not counting on it. So I'm preparing myself for whatever comes tomorrow. But you guys have been awesome tonight. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. To the people that rated in, you know, thank you for sticking around, for following. It's a pleasure to meet you. You know, I'm always here every week. You know, some nights I'm a little late because I do squeeze this in like weeknights after work. So sometimes I'm just so tired and I take a nap when I get home. And sometimes, you know, sometimes you take a nap and sometimes the nap takes you. Like 9 times out of 10 the nap takes me. But that's something I'm working on. I'm working on myself there. But you know, I'm here every Tuesday and Thursday, primarily playing Diablo 4. When the new WoW season starts up in mid-August, I'll be playing, you know, more evenly split between WoW and Diablo. Every now and again, when I have the energy for it, I'm gonna be doing Final Fantasy 14 Fridays. So there's gonna be another one this Friday because I think I'm at a very juicy part of Heavensward. Like I think I'm about at the halfway point, I'm told. And I'm on the cut. Like I had been working towards these quest lines, and I finally unlocked this like dungeon, and I think the dungeon is where a lot of plotty things are going to happen. So I've been saving it for you guys for Friday, and working on a bunch of other stuff. There's never a shortage of things to work on in that game. But yes, the Noah, we're the eepiest beans. And just I think I'll be able to close out the season pretty strong here. I've been so busy for the month of July. Like every weekend there's just been something happening. So, and weekends are usually my like catch up time to like recharge or get a lot of gaming in and stuff. So it's like it stinks when the little time I do have for it kind of gets pushed around. But I'm glad that I get to spend a lot of it with you guys. Yes, me waking up from a nap, I feel like if it were a game, it would have so many, like, different button presses for it. Like there would be, you know, button prompts for me, like, snoozing the alarm when it goes off and not getting up. And I would be failing every single skill check. It would be like DVD with the skill checks. It's like, Nacho will turn off her alarm and get up. And it's like, no, you failed. It's snoozed. 5 more minutes of slumber. That's just me. Whenever I take a nap and I'm like, it's just gonna be an hour. For the hour between when I get home from when I stream, I will nap. And it turns into like 3 hours. And then I can't sleep. That's just me. Just imagine me like panicking at a generator and DBD. Failing the skill checks. I can't... That game just makes me panic. Dead by Daylight is like anxiety in a game. Everything about it, from like the sounds to like the flashing lights. Hildy, I swear I definitely do that. I think there was one time where I woke up from a nap and I immediately checked like the Discord and I thought it was like, I didn't even think it was the same day of the week. Like it was the Thursday and I thought it was Friday. Like, where am I? Noah was like, the world, it's 2030, the world's been taken over by birds. I was like, I believe it. But you guys have been so fun tonight. Just thank you so much for hanging out with me. It really, like, it makes the grinding just fly by. And you guys make me laugh so much, honestly. Like, to the point where I get really distracted from what I'm trying to do. But it's like it's a good kind of distraction, you know? Like, forgetting to pick up my glyph XP at the end of a pit and many other goofy things. I, for one, welcome our avian overlords. Maybe they will have like little bee ones as well. Just birds and bees. That would be ideal. But we will be back on Thursday. The same nacho time. I think I'm gonna try to be better about like starting on time. You know, it might not be precisely at 6:30, but it's not gonna be like, you know, 8:30 or something ridiculous like that. But we'll be back Thursday for more Diablo 4. I can't guarantee that I'm gonna do grinding tomorrow, but if I do, I assure you that I will get some min-maxing in because I really, really want to pit push for you guys. Like I want to set everything up and then see how far we can take them and then assess what I would need to do next. You know, we're at that point now where we can just start. We have everything we need and we just need to make it better. So it's at the exciting part of min-maxing, I think. And then Friday we will be doing the halfway point of Heavensward. We're gonna start that stream Friday. Like we're gonna hit the ground running. I'm gonna start. I already have a dungeon to do that I haven't done before. That's for the MSQ. So I'm just. It's a jam-packed week. Saturday I'm gonna be busy all day, so I gotta try to get this stuff done. But that's enough about me. I'm sorry. I'm feeling very yappy tonight. I've just been yapping, I feel like. But that's enough for me. I really appreciate you guys coming along. I know that you know, we keep it pretty low key here. You know, it's pretty chill. But you know, I really love you guys. I think, you know, really wholesome people come through, really helpful, really funny people, and you never know what you're gonna get. You know, it makes it fun for me and fun for you guys too, I think. Let me run through my thank yous real quick. We had a couple today. The wonderful cat, our Yerman Queen, thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate you. Razwick and Rizzer J, thank you so much for the raids. I appreciate you very much. Also Rizzer J, Mr. Yoplay, and Grim, thank you so much for the follows. It's a pleasure to meet you. Mr. Yoplay, speaking of which, yes, thank you. Thank you for coming by. A pleasure to meet you. I will see you guys again on Thursday. I always keep my Twitch schedule up to date. I usually update it on Mondays for the whole week. But I'll see y'all on Thursday for more Diablo 4 and Friday for some Final Fantasy 14. Boy, dude, I just have so much to show you on Final Fantasy 14. I changed the entire aesthetic of my character. She went from being like a cotton candy pastel frilly bunny girl to like a goth bunny girl. And it all happened because I made a black mage. I decided to start a new profession. So now I'm black mage and white mage, and it's like the duality of bun bun, and I love it. But we are going to end tonight by raiding out to another lovely streamer. We did get raided twice today, so of course we have to pay that love forward. I am going to peruse to see who's streaming real quick. We're gonna see who's up and who we can raid out to. There's never a shortage of wonderful streamers to raid out to. Let me see here. For the Deboblo. What do we got? We got Sidragosa playing that Expedition 33. We have Morgana LaRose doing a like co-stream, I think. Who else we got? We got Makuna up. We got the Pan up. We have quite a few contenders. So we have Obi-Wan Cannoli up playing that WoW. She's doing mount runs. Neutral Agents up. Co-streaming, playing that World of Warcraft, of course. Who else? Whom else is up? I'm being nosy right now. There's a lot of people up. I think we're gonna raid out to Sid. Sidragosa is playing Claire Obscure, Expedition 33. This is her first playthrough, so I want to say she might have just started this tonight. So do please, I know that, you know, it's the end of the night here, but stick around. You know, I'm gonna send you off to Sidragosa. She is a wonderful fellow Gorley WoW streamer. You know, she's actually in my guild now. But, you know, she's one of my WoW girl streamer syndicate friends. But she's playing Expedition 33 for the first time. So she's probably early on in the game, so if you don't want to get spoiled, you know, I think you should be okay. Aw. Have a good night, the Hilty, the Noah, Mr. Yoplay, who is making me want yogurt very badly right now. I'm gonna go ahead and initiate this raid. We're gonna show all of our love to Sidragosa. I do warn you that when you raid in, she has like a really loud raid like alert, so be prepared. Prepare your butts for that. It'll wake you up. Good night, the Noah. I see OMG Chungo in the chat as well, so of course we have to go harass him as well. vicariously through Citragosa's chat. But you guys have been amazing. Come along for the raid to show your support to another lovely small female streamer. Citragosa is a treat, by the way. She's gorgeous and she's so funny and she's so smart and she loves lore and World of Warcraft. I basically love her. You know, it's really hard not to. But yes, we have to go harass OMG Chungo as well in her chat. Good night, you guys. Have a good rest of your evening, and I will see you on Thursday. And don't forget, you're the best chefs ever. Good night.